I don't have an intro song.
What's going on, y'all? So today I wanted to do a video mainly based on pretty much motives and why you should even work out in general, because a lot of people, they pretty much they'll just ask, like, why is this even a thing? Like, why should I even take my time out of my day to work out and take care of myself? But specifically, why should I, push and work out? So yeah, in the video we're gonna talk about it. So pretty much, so we'll start with mine. So my motives, overall, at first when I was really really young and when I was smaller, so I want to say, well, not really young, but even a couple to even 3 years ago, when I was smaller, when I was about like 120, and I was really frail. I would struggle in sports, and yeah, I was just physically just weak and really really small. And it was just something that I felt, it made me worry. Like, what would I do if something happened and I needed to defend myself or even the people around me? And so that's kind of where it stemmed from after a while. And even like based off of my area, because growing up, it wasn't as safe. Especially, I feel like when I was in middle school, it still wasn't that safe. Even though I didn't really hang out with people until high school, yeah, it was something that crossed my mind. Like, if I'm on the train, how would I defend myself? And after just being small for a certain amount of time, you just naturally, I guess maybe you get tired of it. That was my situation, where I got tired of it, and wanted to change. And just to have just a different, I guess, thing going on. And pretty much it was to grow, just to feel like I was doing something to change instead of just complaining about it. So yeah, that was pretty much the focal point of it for a really really long time. It was, I would say, pretty much just to defend myself. So I'm thinking maybe later when I got bigger, the motive started to change. Um, so um, sometimes it was for sports purposes. So I think that was like later, like right after I started. It was to get better at sports, to get stronger. After I did build some initial size, and also I would say, like, later into now, like now being in it for 2 years, I would say now the more is more strength and overall health and wellness. But yeah, I would say I went for the big three that most people go for. I went for, well, most people choose one, but I went for three. So I went for size at first, to get bigger, to be able to defend myself. Then the next thing was more, I would say, endurance fitness, because I wanted to get better. Because I was doing soccer for a while, and that was something I did throughout high school. So yeah, to get endurance, and that fizzled out after a bit. And the last thing that I really focus on, which I'm leaning more towards now, that's with strength, and it encompasses both size and endurance, in my opinion. So I'm able to gauge my workouts that way, but that's a separate topic. So overall, um, yeah, so that's my motive. So going to back to the videos purposes. So for you guys, so yeah, even going to not my motives, but my motives kind of led to some, I guess, hidden benefits. So these were things that I noticed that if they didn't help me, they would help other people. So I think the first one was, I would say, overall health. I noticed that I was healthier than a lot of people when I started working out. Um, I was just really, really healthy. I was self conscious. Well, not self conscious, but I was more aware of what I was eating, and pretty much how food made me feel. What else? Pretty much, I was healthier. Strength wise, I was able to do other things that other people couldn't. So, like, let's say, for example, moving objects. Like, that was something that, because I had that baseline strength, I was able to do. So yeah, moving stuff, that comes in handy. So moving away from that first one, I think the second thing would probably be mental health, for sure, because that was something that I think it really really started to show itself. I would say maybe the after the first year, so when I was going into college, I think that's when I started noticing the mental benefits of fitness. And even now, I'm noticing that, yeah, it does clear your head, and it sounds like a lot of fluff to people when they say it does, put you in the zone and helps you focus. But it's true, it really does. And even today, like I woke up after a really busy day yesterday, and I didn't really, really, really want to work out, but I still did it because I knew how it would make me feel after. And right now I have energy, and even after workout I had energy, and I felt great, and I was really, really productive. So productivity goes up, and you just naturally feel better because of the endorphins and the hormones. And if you want a way to feel naturally high, that's a good way to do it. So there's that. So what else? So I think the third thing would probably be, I would probably say the confidence factor. I think that's another really big one, that a lot of people don't really get to see. Well, not see, but a lot of people don't really speak on it, and a lot of people don't believe in it. And I feel like it's really, 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 really important. Usually when I work out afterwards, I feel really confident, and I'm more, prone to talking to random people, and I'm just more, I guess, the more confident version of myself. And I just don't feel as much fear as I do on days where I don't work out. And I'm guessing, I mean, in my opinion, with it, usually it's because you feel accomplished when you do finish a workout, and you feel like you did something productive, and you did what you need to do, and you went through something hard, so you feel, confident in yourself and your abilities. So yeah, that's something that I feel like comes up, and a lot of people don't speak about, is the fact that it does give you confidence, and you just feel better about yourself, and you have self-esteem, and you appreciate your body. It's something that's really, really important. So other than that, that's pretty much all I have for today. So definitely let me know if you guys, want me to speak on specific topics, and just any questions that you guys have, send them to me so I can make a video about them. And yeah, just let me know. So I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe right here, and hit that like button.